Okay, so welcome everyone to our January 2026 session of Community Health Learning Collective, or CHLC. We're really glad that you're here today. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to share with us. This is our first session of the new year, so happy new year. Hope you're doing well. For those who are new, CHLC is essentially a once monthly virtual gathering and learning space, primarily geared towards community health workers, but also open to anyone who respects the work of community health workers and cares about the health of their community. So once a month, we just get together on Zoom to kind of share space and learn with and from one another. So we're excited to see you all and be with you again in the new year. And we're super excited about today's session. Um, Really thrilled to welcome Mecca Perry. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about Mecca. She is a sound artist and experienced sound meditation facilitator. She is the founder of Mecca Elevated, where she curates bespoke well-being experiences that incorporate sound and meditation rooted in nature's elements. She has over a decade of experience, and she is also a community health worker who is currently in partnership with the Healing ArtsChicago Collaborative, which is a program through the Chicago Department of Public Health and the Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events, which explores the intersection between the healing arts and mental health. So that's a little bit about Mecca, and I will let Mecca tell you a little bit about today's session. Please take it away, Mecca.
Thank you, Maureen. Hi, everybody. Today we are going to experience a sound meditation. So, can you, by like the show of hands or maybe like an emoji, like let me know how many people have ever had a sound meditation before? Just so I can have an idea. Maureen, yes. I've had the pleasure of in person before. Okay, so there's a few. Thank you. Thank you. So basically, like it says in the description, I combine sound and meditation together. So what happens is I have a variety of instruments in front of me, and maybe you can see the gong right here. And I play these various instruments, and the goal is to bring your body into like a meditative mode, right? So your only job right now is to receive. There's no like performance or movement that you need to do except just be open and receive to the experience. And I think Maureen puts some little instructions inside the chat, but basically you can, if you have the ability, I know everyone doesn't have the ability right now, but if you have the ability, you can lie down and experience this. If you're sitting, then I would ask that sit in a way that feels supportive to your spine, feet are planted. Maybe place your dominant hand on your heart space area, your less dominant hand on your tummy area if that feels good for you. And if you have headphones, great. If you are in an office or have the ability of shutting your door, shut your door. I would also say I'm going to turn my camera off because this experience is literally for you to experience the sound. And it's, though we're here like 32, 30 plus people, this is a one-on-one experience, right? So I'll turn my camera off once I go into the sound meditation. You can either leave yours on or turn it off. But I just want you to be in there's no like action that needs to be happening right now with you. I would say that our thoughts are going to come and go pretty naturally, but try not to create any actions behind those thoughts as they do show up. So if you start thinking about what you have to do later on today or the weekend, this month, or actually next month because Sunday is February, and you start kind of create that mental things to do list of like, let me call this person, email this person, make this list. Try to do away with that part and like let the thought show up without doing anything behind it, meaning no action of a thought behind it. It's almost like walking past a piece of paper in your home and you see it, you just walk past it without picking it up. You acknowledge it. I see it, but I'm going to walk past you. And that's what we'll do with our thoughts. So we'll go for a clean 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes, and I'll give time for anything that if you want to share, if you have any questions or anything like that, I'll give that time for us at the end. And I would say just even if you fall asleep, if you're just like, hey, I'm going to use this time to take a little nap, because some people may, and it's okay. Just use this time and keep your volume on, so the sound, you can still get all the benefits of the sound. Yeah. So, okay, perfect. I heard, so good. You're turning your camera off. I've already seen some people turn their cameras off. And once we come back, I'll bring you guys out with a breathing exercise as well, and you can turn your cameras back on at that point if you like. So we are going to get started. Before I do, I am looking at the chat. If anyone has any questions or any concerns, go ahead and place it in the chat for me now, so I can see it if anyone does have any questions. All right. So I would ask that you go ahead and get in a comfortable position, allowing your body, if you're lying down, allowing your body just to like melt into the floor or the mat or the couch or whatever you're on lying down. Allow your body to melt into that process and loosening up any areas that may be tight right now. If you're sitting, then ensuring that your back feels supported, your spine feels supported, your feet are planted, and you feel supported. Or if you have your legs lifted, on some type of like stool or anything like that, if you have your feet up, I just want to make sure your back feels supported. We'll start with the body scan, just checking in and see if there's any spaces that we can get any more comfortable right now. Maybe we can check in with our toes, checking in with our feet, just checking in to see if there's any spaces, any movements we need to make right now to invite more comfort in. Moving our way up to our knees. Our hips, are there any adjustments we need to make right now? Softening our face and our jawline. Checking our fingers. Are we gripping our hands? Are they interlaced? If so, let them go. Release them. This is your time to relax your mind, giving yourself space to just be. Sorry about that. We usually start with a breathing exercise where we'll breathe in for 3 counts. We'll hold for 3 counts and then breathe out for 3 counts. As we breathe in, I invite you to create an intention for yourself and breathe that in. And that intention could be something as simple as more rest, unattached joy, more clarity, whatever that is that you want to bring in for yourself. Imagine breathing it in. So I'll say breathe in for 3 counts. I'll say hold for 3 counts, meaning you're going to hold your breath for 3 counts and hold that intention. And then as we breathe out for 3 counts, we're going to breathe out anything that's not serving us right now, anything that feels that it's no longer aligned with us. We're going to breathe that part out. Beginning now, we're breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Hold. Hold. With a lot of ease, begin breathing out for 3, 2, 2, 1. Letting it all out. Again, deep breath in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Hold that intention. Hold. With a lot of ease, begin breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Letting it all out. One more time, we're going to breathe in our intentions, hold them at the top, breathing out anything that's not serving us right now. Beginning now, we're breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Hold. Hold. With a lot of ease, begin breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Let it all out. You can always go back to that breathing exercise if you get lost within this meditation. You feel like you need to ground yourself. The power of threes, of breathing in for 3, holding for 3, and then breathing out for 3. As we go through this session, you're going to be listening with your ears and your body. I just ask that you allow yourself to experience this in fullness. Making sure that your eyes, if it feels safe to close your eyes very gently, relaxing your fingers right now. Bringing in the intentions that you set out for yourself. Our meditation now begins. As we begin to bring our meditation to an end, I ask that you very gently begin bringing yourself back into the present. I'll walk you through it. You can slightly begin wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. Maybe rotating your shoulders from left to right. Forward and backwards. Maybe rotating your neck, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. Just breaking up any areas that may have gotten a little stiff while sitting or lying down. Think of this as your rest period. You have laid down that backpack, that invisible backpack that we carry. You've laid it down. You've allowed your body to rest. If you are lying down, I ask that you begin bringing yourself up to a seated position very gently. Your eyes can remain closed right now. Just bringing yourself up and maybe just moving your body around a little bit. Whatever you can do. Letting all the sounds and the tones just integrate within your body. Filling up any spaces. Just bringing yourself back in. Very gently. We'll seal this meditation with the same breathing exercise that we began with when we breathed in for 3 counts. We held that breath for 3 counts. And then as we breathe out, we're going to breathe out anything that we're ready to shed, anything that we are ready to release right now. There's a lot going on in this world right now, and I'm sure there's these worldly things that are ready to release. There's internal, personal, life things that we're ready to release. We're going to begin now. We're breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Hold. Hold. With a lot of ease, begin breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Again, deep breath in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Hold. Hold. With a lot of ease, begin breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. One last time, we're going to breathe in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Hold. Hold. With a lot of ease, begin breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. who has tuned in via the recording, I thank you for being here. I thank you for showing up and honoring the intentions that you set out for yourself this afternoon. The light that's in me sees and knows the light that is in each of you. Our meditation is coming to an end. Think of yourself as allowing that sound to just float and move through you. I would say as you go throughout the rest of your evening to try to drink as much water as possible, hydrate yourself, and just like move easy, right? No sudden moves. Is that the word to say? I would say hopefully tonight you have a deep sleep as well. Sometimes people after these sessions, even though we have it earlier in the day, you still feel the benefits of the sound later on tonight. This sound medicine still releases itself little by little, like throughout the days. So just like embrace it, I would say. So thank you guys. I'm glad you all were able to join us. I'm going to leave a little time. Sometimes I'll explain some of the instruments. You can't see them all, but I'll kind of explain some of the instruments that I used. And if you have any questions, please ask questions as well. My name is Mecca. My company is with Mecca Elevated. I host classes all around Chicagoland for corporate, nonprofits, organizations, communities. I host classes myself during the weeks on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock, and I also host these virtuals. So let's stay connected if you like. But before we go, I want to explain some of the instruments and then especially leave any space in case anyone have any questions. Candace, I see your hand up right now.
Yeah, I wanted to say that I have a deep appreciation for this moment to just stop and reflect and pause. And I really enjoyed the depth of it and the serenity. I think that we should all take some time to pause and stay off the news and CNN because, we'll all be crazy. And, it's too much. It's too much. So I think that the deep meditation giving us a moment to just like breathe this was wonderful. But I have to be honest, Mecca, are there people in your sessions that fall asleep? Because I was on my way.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
was on my way.
Yeah, like I have this on Wednesday nights. I have a class, and it's at 7 o'clock at night, and it's like a two
Okay.
for one. And
Okay.
so this lady brings her husband every time, and this is just like his nap before sleep. Like he literally like people, yeah, and you still get the benefits of it.
Absolutely you do.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
still get the benefits of the sound, even if you do fall asleep.
Yeah. Okay. And I like I agree with Maureen. Everybody, we deserve to be well, and we deserve to protect our mental health and to take a moment before, when the weekend comes, shut the laptop and close it, and that's it.
And that's
And,
it.
until we come back together. I know I'm rambling, but this was wonderful.
It's okay. The feeling that you're having. Like there's this euphoric feeling that happens, and it almost feels like a little bit of a buzz, um, and it's normal. So even if it's just like a good feeling. So just keep it right, and allow yourself to like enjoy it. I would say yes. Please keep drinking your water, and I agree with everything that you said about just like limiting the amount of news that we consume right now. And and that goes for anything that's not going to be really aligned with you. Just limiting the amount of that piece. So okay, I'm going to go into like some of the instruments. I know a lot of people probably have to kind of get off, but I wanted to just share just a little bit. Are you guys still with me? Okay, I'm going to put my contact information in here too. All right, so we started off with the D note. So these little bowls, they are all attuned to various notes and energy points within our body. And this note, the D note, is associated with a space like right above our pelvic bone, below our belly button. So in that lower tummy area, it's like how we create, like how we bring creation into the world. We also went through with the F note. The F note really works on our heart space area, like really activates our self love, how we receive love, how we distribute it as well. my favorites, just to allow to get that deepening, that deepening. And so the gong sometimes may feel a little bit uncomfortable, and then over time it will like smooth itself out. It's like that little inner work that you're going to do one on one with yourself with the gong. We also went through with the ocean drum. And that ocean drum, it really activates our theta state. So if it give it that meditation kind of dreamy sleep state, it really activates that and allows us to like really be able to receive the rest of the sounds. That's why I like to include that in there. um yeah, so we ended with our swinging chimes. I'm not gonna, oh wait, I probably should turn this blurriness off. All right, am I still blurry? Okay, so this is the swinging chimes, just so you can kind of see what it looks like. And I like to use that as like a coming home, right? Like, okay, it's time to come back in. Sometimes if you're lying down and we're in person, people, I've seen people's body, their legs kind of levitate, their muscles twitch. So it's just nice to be able to like ground yourself towards the end. Yeah. I can't see everybody, but I hope everybody is doing well. And if you have any questions, then please ask me. I'm glad to be here with you. When Maureen asked me to do this, I was immediate yes for me. So, I'm, yeah. Oh
Thank
yeah,
you
it
so
is.
much,
We have a
Mecca. We
recording.
we
Yeah.
really appreciate you sharing your healing practice with us. It
Thank
was
you.
amazing. Anyone have any questions for Mecca? Don't be shy.
Don't be
I
shy.
do. I'm curious when people, like for instance, my experience, when they have like a little headache or experience just a small headache or a small twitch in the back, is is it because it's for me it's working or
Um,
I'm really tense? I'm really
It could
because
be
I
it
don't
could be
know.
just that you're really tense, and it kind of highlights, it will highlight pain points sometimes within our body. Sometimes I want some practitioners will even tell you that they feel like that's the ailment that's kind of like removing itself from your body, just like moving energy around. The one thing I would say about sound is, like when you're getting a massage, you're like manipulating your muscles and your tissues and all the your inner workings, and little toxins released from that, right? So sound does the same thing as well. That's why I always say hydrate, hydrate, hydrate afterwards. Just to allow whatever wants to come out, allow it to like, move through you. Hopefully it's not like
Oh no, no, no,
tragic,
no.
like
I was just asking because I was like, whoa, when I heard the first sound and then it went away. It went away.
it happened on the first sound. So I wonder, was it
A few, like the first few sounds, yeah.
something like that?
Oh yeah, yeah. But I'm okay
Yeah.
now.
Well,
So,
good.
how do you work with organizations, nonprofit organizations? What do you mean by working them, or do you charge them,
So
or?
so yes, this is my business. So there is an exchange. There is a rate that I usually would go off of for nonprofits, because the budgets aren't the same. But when that means basically I'm either coming in physically in person, or a virtual setting like this and offering a sound meditation with the team, right? So if it's virtual, everyone can have the time, a designated time to come in and experience it. Or I go in person to organizations and host this in person. And it's usually about 45 minutes to an hour.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, Maureen, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Thank you for being here. Thanks everyone for committing an hour of your day to this beautiful practice. Happy New Year, and we'll look forward to seeing you in February. Take care.
Absolutely. Thank you.